Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to another video, and in today's video I'm gonna review a portfolio of one of our subscribers. His name is Cosmas Miwirigi. I hope I'm spelling it right. So Cosmas is one of our subscribers. He's commenting a lot in our videos and sending me some emails, and I got quite a lot of requests so far to review portfolios, and I thought, wow, it could be like quite of a good idea, just to show everyone how different people can make different portfolios, and you shouldn't make all the portfolios the same. And yeah, this is just like a great way to show you guys like work from different subscribers in here. So yeah, I'm gonna review it in this video, but first of all, I just want to say that I did a live stream last Sunday. Was like the first time that I did a live stream, and yeah, it was just like completely unexpected. I just like decided, okay, I'm gonna try do some live stream because I never did it before, and yeah, it was the first time. It was a little bit strange and stuff, but yeah, I'm gonna start doing some live streams now. I think on Sundays. I'm gonna start doing it on Sundays at 6 o'clock in the afternoon, like UK time. So if you Google it, like compare it to your time zone. So I put it like 6 o'clock, like in the afternoon for UK time, because it's gonna be fine, I guess, like for people in the US. Most of you guys that I think is mostly like 50% of my subscribers. You guys are like from the US. Then I have like people from UK, Canada, and India. So 6 o'clock in the afternoon for UK, it's gonna be fine. For US, it's gonna be in the morning, and it's gonna be a little bit late for people in India and Australia. But you guys can still see that it's gonna be morning for US and late for India. So I guess it's gonna be a okay time for everyone. So yeah, 6 o'clock UK time every Sunday. Right, okay, so let's start with this portfolio review, and let's see what Cosmas has in here. He asked me to review his website, so okay, so looking in here, we have his portfolio. Okay, so I'm just gonna start first of all with the aspect in here, like the design. So I kind of like this kind of header that we have in here. It says Cozy Rigs. I guess is his name. Let me see. I'm not sure. Probably this is his name, Cozy Rigs. And we have in here thinker, designer, developer, blogger, investor, tutor. Right. So I think that Cosmas is from Kenya, so he has like some kind of header, a hero image in here. He likes with some kind of Africa feeling, so it looks really good. I really like it. So, but I think you are like doing some kind of a box size in here. As you can see, for example, my screen is a little bit big, so probably for laptops this one is not gonna show, but I think you should go like full width, because this is like some kind of design, I don't know, maybe like for 2012, 2014 something. It just doesn't fit too much for today's kind of design trend. I'm not like trying to say, most of us, like when we are starting out, our designs is not like the best, and I'm not just coming here to try to criticize you like, oh, this is not looking good or something. I'm just gonna tell you ways that you can improve, and this is just like my personal opinion. Your opinion might be different, or other people might be different. This is just like my opinion. I think in here, because I work with professional designers at my workplace, so I can see what they are doing, and what it looks nice and what it doesn't look so nice. And yeah, so as you can see in here, I would just first of all put your website just like full width, instead of having these content here on the side without these empty spaces on the side. I really like the header, like I said. The navigation bar, look, in here I think that this color scheme, it doesn't like work really well, you know, because you have in here like some blues, you have this one as well, and it's just not like matching it together, especially with this navigation bar in here on the top. For all of you guys, when you are starting out a website and you don't really know what kind of color schemes you should look for and stuff, you should Google just like some kind of color schemes that work well together. You should just put this on Google, and or you can just look at other people websites, you know, like I'm gonna show in here, there is this kind of website. If you look in here, this kind of if you go on Google and you just put, for example, theme forest, this is like a place where people people sell templates of websites that are already built, and these people, they are designing amazing websites, portfolios and everything. So you can just go in here and have a kind of a look. For example, I have this one in here. Look, this is like for a guy that is selling a template for a portfolio website for someone. You can see that this kind of portfolio websites, they look really nice, and the color scheme, it works well together. So you can come in here to this kind of templates that they are selling, and you don't have to copy everything, or just, you can just like get some ideas. Okay, I like the color scheme of this website, and I can just like put this into mine. Or for example, I like this section in here that says easy, fast and good for a good price. You can just like try to emulate these on your website. You know, just take some ideas. You don't have to steal the whole package. There is more websites in here from these kind of websites where they are selling these themes. So yeah, basically you can just go and take some ideas from this. So let's go in here into this section, and in here you have the about me section, and then you have in here some icons. You have your picture in here, and look in here, going over to these icons in here, I'm just going over and I'm trying to click it and nothing happens, you know. So basically, if you are just like putting some icons, it should be like you are putting the icons for what, you know. It's just like to make it look good, or you're trying to make the icons related to something. So I think that these icons in here, they are not doing anything, you know. You should try to add, if you have like this is like for Dribble or something, or if this would be for GitHub, you should try to make some kind of interactive things, you know. I'm hovering with my mouse over your picture, something could happen, or I should click in one of these icons, and you know, this is part of the user experience. So yeah, in here you have some small text like saying Cosmos enjoy building things that are interactive with users and loves working in a team. So in here, this kind of section, if you want to talk about yourself, like this is something that I would advise. For example, say like, who are you? You know, in here you don't say who are you. Are you a front-end web developer? Are you a full stack web developer? What kind, let's say, yeah, it doesn't say in here what kind of languages do you use, you know. Are you using JavaScript? Are you using any frameworks like React, Angular? Are you using any backend languages? So basically in here you are just saying that you enjoy building things, but you don't say what kind of things or what kind of developer you are. If I am like from a company or a recruiter and I'm coming here to your website and I'm just like trying to you know, hire you, I come in here, well, I don't know if you are a front-end web developer, I don't know if you are a back-end or a full stack, I don't know what kind of languages do you work with, you know. So yeah, this is something that you can improve and just let people know, instead of saying like Cosmos enjoy building things that are interactive with users. You know, just try to be a little bit more specific and go to the point, so people they land on your page and they know what kind of developer you are. And then we have this section in here that says communication, organization, learning, teaching. uh, so yeah, basically most of these things in here, I like the design, how these small bullet points they look, to see like your kind of skill level. But I would put, instead of communication and organization, I would put like the skill level of some kind of language that you are using, something like that, because learning, teaching, organization, you know, it doesn't really make sense to put this kind of thing in here. So yeah, and look in here, for example, you have this space in here on the top. You should like look this as a kind of layout. Look at this space that you have in here from the top, and this space in here, it just doesn't match too much. It should be like the same space in here and the same in here. And also the space that you are having in here from this section between your image and this one is not the same. So you should kind of keep like the same space between elements, so to give a kind of harmony on your design. If we go in here to the work section, this is exactly the same look. You have here a title that says work, and this title in here, I'm not sure if this is the same font size, but if it's not, it should be the same. You should have like all your titles of each section, they should be the same color, the same font size. And as you can see, look, this section in here, there is a margin here on the bottom, and this margin on the top is different. So you should try to keep it like the same to have some kind of consistency. So if I go in here, for example, you have work. I'm going in here and I'm going to work, and I press free code camp, and I see free code camp, first school experience, free of charge, very friendly. It doesn't say anything about if you have any work in here or what's this, you know. If I'm going to be a recruiter, like I said, or some kind of a company, I'm coming in here and I'm a little bit confused because I don't see like any kind of any information about your work. It doesn't say anything. If I go in here and I press Sync Plus, worked as an administrator dealing, right. So, you know, if you're going to build like this kind of a portfolio website, you shouldn't, I guess that you have this as a kind of a work experience. So this kind of information, I guess you should put it like on your CV only, and you should like direct, because I'm coming here to your page, I'm coming here and I want to know about you, what you can build and everything, and I'm just scrolling down and I want to see your projects, and I'm just getting like this kind of wonderful 4 years college. I don't see your work. You should have like your kind of projects in here straight away, and not these kind of things. Like this is like your kind of work experience. So yeah. So moving on, we have in here the contacts, and the contacts, I'm just hovering, and this is something as well that you could improve. Look, if I'm hovering one of the icons, all of them, they are just like changing the color. So you should put something like individually. If I'm hovering, for example, Facebook, only the Facebook icon should change the color. And yeah, in here the same thing. You should try to keep the same space between the title, and in here on the bottom the same. And yeah, this, for example, this footer is just like not aligned. Look, you have some text in here, all content developed by Cosirix, and then the margin here on the top and margin on the bottom is different, and it's kind of empty, this footer. So you should try to populate it with something in here. So yeah, so if I click home, it's gonna come in here, home. If I press about, it's scrolling down, so it's quite good. Contacts, blog. Okay, we have a blog. So I guess this is just like some kind of yeah, this is like some kind of just like experiment, so this is not working. So we have projects, Bootstrap basics. Okay, so this is Bootstrap basics. We got Bootstrap CMS template. Oh wow, this looks quite good. So this is the kind of thing that you should put on your home in here straight away front. And something that I really advise you guys to do is, whenever you guys are putting your projects in here, I just put in here some kind of, this is a template from this website Theme Forest that I just show you. If you guys are starting out, like putting your kind of portfolio online, and you don't have to be an expert in design, like I said, just go to this kind of websites, take some ideas. Look, for example, this portfolio that is for sale of this guy, and you have like, who is this guy? And then the projects, for example, look, I'm clicking in this project from this guy, and look, there is some kind of information. This is something that you guys should put definitely. When you have your portfolio, instead of just clicking on the project and go to the project live, you should have this kind of page where there is like a picture of your project, and there is like some small text where you're going to talk about your project. What are you doing in this project? What kind of languages are you using? What did you learn, and what were your struggles, you know? So you need to give like some kind of a story, a detailed story, like why did you build this website, or what kind of languages did you use? Did you use PHP? Did you use JavaScript? Or what were your difficulties? Did you make it responsive? You know, you are giving all these details to potential employers or recruiters that are coming to your page, and they will see, okay, this guy knows this because he knows what he's talking about. It's a kind of nice website. He said what was his struggles, what did he manage to solve it, you know. Just give like some kind of story. How did you build it? How did you start it? How did you finish? Where did you get like your information? Whatever, these kind of things is always gives you a lot of value. And yeah, this is what I advise you guys. And yeah, I really like these portfolio overall. So this is just like the small things that I said you could change or improve in your portfolio. Just like make it full width, make some links in here to this kind of icons, change it for some kind of things, change this text for something like telling who you are. Are you a front-end web developer? Are you a back-end developer? What kind of languages do you use? In here, instead of using like just work, should you like your projects, what you are using in here? With this kind of thing, you know, you click on a project and you open it in a page like this, where you give like some details. Yeah, on these contacts in here, I would say, you know, when you hover just one of the icons, just that specific icon should highlight, not all the section. Make sure that all your sections, they have like the same margin on the top and bottom, like in here it's not. And yeah, just try to make a better footer, because it's like kind of empty, this footer, and as you can see, the content is not aligned. It should be centered in here on the center of the footer. So yeah, I guess that's it for this video, guys. If you have like some portfolio that you would like me to review, just send me an email or send me some comment. Put it down on the comment sections in here, and I will try to make at least one time a week I'll review a portfolio. So who knows, next week could be your portfolio, guys. And yeah, like I said, I'm gonna do a live stream every Sunday at 6 o'clock UK time. So if you guys want to show up and just ask me anything, feel free to join in. And yeah, I guess that's it for this video, guys. One more thing before I go. I think it was one of my subscribers called Quasi. You are asking for a tutorial on Git. I'm working on it. You know, I'm gonna release it soon. And I'm also doing a tutorial on how to upload a website to the internet. You know, how can you make it live to everyone to see it? I'm also making this kind of tutorial. So guys, just wait on, because I'm working on a lot of things and I'm working with my students as well. So there is a lot of things taking my time. So be patient, because I'm gonna release all this content soon. So yeah, I guess that's it now for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next video.